Hello, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizer Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners and dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now in your business. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Bilal. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep as much as possible, not all, but keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning systems, which save my clients I haven't even, I've lost count, well over 7 or 8 million now over the last 6 or 7 years, all legally, like I say every week. I love my clients, but I don't want to share a jail cell with them. Today, we're going to talk about what the number one thing every business owner must communicate to their prospects. But before we get to that, support today for today's show comes from Profit Maximizing Publishing, which published my book. I should be able to read this. I should have this memorized, shouldn't I? I'm a believer, don't waste brain cells on things you can just read. Anyways, published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and an evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter and idea after idea about how you can turn around your business, reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit by being able to eliminate places where profits are leaking. Let's put that book because I still use it now and then. All right. Um, let's back up a little bit. Why did I, as a owner of a small CPA firm, hire a marketing person and start coaching small business owners on their sales and marketing? Because that's not normal for a CPA. The reason was simple because I saw this was an area that most business owners needed help with. There was really no one in town to help small business owners. I mean, all of advertising agencies and marketing people wanted a $10,000 budget per month. And I had some of my people clients that needed help didn't even have sales of $10,000 a month, so that wasn't going to do it. So why sales and marketing? It's because it's such a vital area for small business owners. Let's be honest, if you don't have customers, a business without customers could easily be labeled a hobby, and the IRS often does. But very few new business owners actually have much experience and knowledge in sales and marketing. I know I didn't. Simple as that, I didn't. I always start by assuming that the business owner is good at their craft, and they normally are, or they wouldn't have felt confident enough to start the business. But being a good CPA, lawyer, mechanic, doctor, restaurant owner, plumber, etc., just isn't enough. All right. You must also be very good at what your business is, what your real business is. And it's not what you think it is. All right. No matter what you actually deliver to your customer, client, patient, whatever you call them, you are really a marketing business. Simple as that. Dan Kennedy said that. And it's true. You're really, at the end of the day, a marketing business. Every small business owner must become an expert at these 5 areas. Five, put it up where you can see it. So, one, getting new customers. Two, selling them as much as possible every time they buy. Three, enticing them to buy more often. Four, keeping them coming back as long as possible. In other words, keeping them a customer as long as possible. Don't lose them. Five, getting them to refer their friends. So, how do you start to become an expert in these 5 areas? Before you start any sales campaign, you must be able to answer the number one question from your customer. That's why I labeled this the way I did, because this is the number one thing that every business owner must communicate to their prospects first. All right. And that is, out of all the choices I have, including doing nothing, why should I choose to buy your product or service? Can you answer that? Simply put, why you? What is the one benefit, or multiple benefits, but at least one, that you can offer your customers that your competitors don't offer, can't offer, or won't offer? This difference is called, in the marketing world, your USP, your unique selling position. Okay, or proposition. I've seen both. At this point, many small business owners will argue that they're selling a commodity. And I'm saying, well, yeah, my answer is pretty much the same every time. That's lazy thinking. Or you better just find another way to make money because you're not going to be able to compete with the Walmarts and the internet. And somebody's always going to find a way to do it cheaper. And truthfully, it's lazy thinking because the consumer will see no difference between you and 100 other choices. All right, let's think about that. If there's no difference between you and everybody else, then they're going to go to the place where it's cheapest or most convenient. And probably not you. Could be, but not enough times. All right. To get the prospect to notice you and to become a customer, there must be something that distinguishes you from your competitors. But how can you accomplish this? Well, first, let's look at your products or services through your customer's eyes, okay? So review every part of your sales process and delivery of your product to your customers. Ask yourself what you do differently from your competitors that your customers see benefit in. All right, that last part's important. Just because you do something different, they may not see benefit in. All right. Next, can you create your own category? There are many CPAs that work with small business owners. We've created the category of a profit coach for small businesses. Many CPA firms do tax returns. We work on making sure you pay the lowest amount legally possible. All right. Next, can you specialize in a particular niche? In a lot of bookkeeping firms in El Paso, there was one that called themselves the Truckers Bookkeeping Firm. They really weren't tremendously better than any other bookkeepers in the area, but the simple act of specializing them has made them much larger and more profitable than other bookkeeping services in the area, and they sold out quite well. Thank you very much. Somebody else's bottom. Finally, escape comparisons to your competitors by not allowing them to be able to compare your products and services to your competitors. Don't allow them to compare apples to apples. Rather, force your competitors to compare apples to oranges. By this, I mean changing your products in a way that your competitors can't match. You want to sell something that customers want and need, but can't get from anyone but you. That's important. Can you put that, or it's very hard to find it from anyone besides you. We did this on our firm by products that combined outsourced accounting, tax preparation, tax planning, business coaching for a fixed price. All right. We also did this by doing tax planning. We specialize in tax planning. I can't really say that because CPAs aren't allowed to specialize, but we do a ton of it. All right. We're so busy in the last part of the year that we're actually backwards, where most CPA firms are busy from January to May. Yeah, we're busy, but we're more swamped in October, November, December than we are in January, February, March, because year-end tax planning has to happen before the end of the year. And I haven't found the form that allows me to extend December 31st. I doubt I will. Anyways, this product solves multiple problems that small business owners have, and the product allows me to say no other CPA firm in El Paso will give you timely, accurate management reports, business coaching that will help you cut your income tax and bill, and help you increase your business sales, cash balance, and profits. I've actually simplified that since I wrote this. All right, it's very simple. What we do is help you make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. Are you interested? I've yet to have anybody say, no, I'd rather make less and pay the IRS more. But it's very simple to communicate what separates us from them. And somebody will come in and I'll tell them, if they come in and they're not making a lot of money, and, I can look down, every business is going to fall into one or two or both categories where they need to make more profit and they want to pay less money. So I'm saying, they come in to see me because they need a tax return done, or we don't have good bookkeeping. Can you help us get our bookkeeping set up? We don't do bookkeeping, but we help them get started and refer it out or train them, whatever. And I'll sit there and go, CPAs, we're all trained pretty much the same. Public accounting, we all have pretty much the same experience. All right. Here's what we do different. We actually have a process to cut your taxes, and I show them the process. I mean, it's not something that we just make up. Okay. I show them the process. We also help our clients make more money, and I show them the book that I show you at the beginning of every podcast. I show them our blog post. You can find them yourself. Go to wjb-cpa.com. My initials, wjb-cpa.com. Go to the website. Right there, you'll see blogs. Click on that. I've been posting blogs since 2010, so there's a ton of information there. And then I send them to the YouTube channel or the Facebook group and show them that we record every week. Why? I'm not just telling them what we're doing. I show them that we're consistently doing it. All right. So again, we're separating ourselves. And I simplified what I read you, which is what I usually would say, to simple. We help you we help the business owner make more money and keep more of it from the IRS legally. Who doesn't want that? That's what we do. And then we have proof that we do that. How can you get that in your business? Okay. How can you say no other CPA firm in El Paso helps you as much as we do increase your profits and cut your taxes legally? All right. Notice what I'm doing. I've created a package and I'm doing things that eliminate comparison game by offering them something they want and need, but truly can only get from me. Now, here's what you need to do. You need to fill in the blanks. Find out how you can tell your prospects no other blank, whatever your industry in this area, will solve your problems by blank doing this for you. All right. Once you can fill in the blanks, you will be able to answer the most important question in marketing: why should I buy from you? All right. I'm going to give you some action tips. Ready? List all the places and ways your customer can satisfy their needs besides you. You need to know who your competitors are. List the things you do, even the free ones that most of or all of your competitors don't do. Find a way to create your own category. See if there are any niches you can specialize in, and then write down in one sentence why your customers, with all the choices they have, including doing nothing, should buy from you. Do this for each major product line or service you offer. And remember, don't confuse your customer. I simplified mine to literally that simple. We help you make more money and keep it away, and keep as much as you can legally from the IRS. It's simple. I don't want to confuse my prospect. Confused prospects don't do anything. They just like, I don't know, it's too complicated. Screw it. That's what they do. So, last part of your homework: fill in the blank to this statement. No other in your industry, dentist, whatever, in this plumber, whatever, electrician, in this area will solve your problems by doing blank for you. And it could be a couple things like mine, or three things. Doesn't matter. It's just got to be. It needs to be something they want and something that gets their attention. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Blau saying, let's have a uh, really good way of. I saw a text. Sorry, got a message. Anyways, a really good way of, and I'll answer that in a minute. Sorry. Have a really good weekend. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked there. And God bless, and do your homework. This is vital. If you can't answer this, then all the rest of your marketing is pointless. All right. Thank you.